Hello and welcome to the Pennzoil Cup Series Race 2 at California. The Pennzoil Pole Award will go to Kyle Collins, driving the number 83 for Old Spice Motorsports. This will be his second pole of the season, including the Bud Shootout, so he can obviously drive well in qualifying. However, he hasn't had the finishes to show for it, so hopefully he can get a better run here. Anyway, starting on his outside was the Webster Zygarde, driving from Billy Bishop Motorsports. He's going to fall back quick here at the start, as the 77 and the 7 will push him to the lead. It's Cody Rutsell now falls in behind, and as they race down the back stretch, looks like Jack Newman had a look at the inside for National Racing, but did not get time, and now he's falling back. But Cody Russell, who stayed behind the 83, is now going for the lead. That's Minnesota Motorsports, the 77 now becoming a four-car organization starting next race. So that'll be interesting to see. And here's Jack Newman in the number 7. You just saw him fall to the outside, and now he's really falling back. But that's not the point. He's trying to have a good follow-up run for the Bud Shootout, as if you remember, he finished first in that race. However, that was not a points race, that was just an opener, so it didn't count for anything, which was tough for Jack Newman, because next race he came out and he didn't do too well. So he's definitely looking to have a great run today to try to pick his points level up, because this is only race 2, even though he run 3 races. You also notice that even though he did run bad at Daytona, he still has a couple of sponsors that have jumped on board him in the course of events over this off break. And now here's Old Spice Racing's newest recruit, Gary Weaver, in the number 13 car, as this is the third member of the team, and he's starting right here in California. Hasn't shown much today. He started fairly towards last, so although he's making his way up through the field pretty well, so we're gonna have to see how he ends out at the end of this race. Here's Zach Cars, the number 9, though. However, he ran his first race last week at Daytona and, well, didn't go too well. He only survived 3 laps before his gear shaft pretty much broke, and he can only switch into 3rd gear. So, tough luck for Zach Cars, but if the trend goes just like Ryan Dunn did, he'll be winning here, and I bet he hopes that it will. Just gonna have to see how it all plays out. Here's Matt Hotchkiss, who has had 2 dismal weeks in a row. And yeah, definitely looking for a good run here. Right now getting pushed by Nick Purcell's, who had a really good run and picked up some sponsorship for that 16 team, who actually changed their name from Team ARRA to Red Viper Racing. So look for these two before the day is over. And here's the camera up in the spectator booth, as pretty cool looking camera we have. You can see the cars pretty much all the way around the track and the mountains in the background. I'd say one of the coolest cameras on the track. So as Nick Purcell will take this lap by, you can see the pad go down into turn 1 here, as you're just gonna have to see how it comes back. When it comes back around, really, that's how much action there is at California. Unlike the Sprint Cup Series, these cars seem to want to do a pack racing draft around this track, as it is a really high-speed track. These cars don't have as much horsepower as the Sprint Cup ones do, so that may be why. But anyways, you can see just how much the pack has changed since they came around. As now Nick is back in 4th, and it looks like Robin Shannon is going to lead our first lap of the day today here. And here is your second brand new driver, as this is Daniel Boyle from number 99, driving for Red Viper Racing. This is their second entry, and they'll soon have 3, but that'll be for another race. He started up front, but has faded back, but now is starting to make his way back to the front. We're gonna have to see where his night leads to at the end of this thing. Here's another driver, Alex Tanker, going to go 3 wide with the new kid and his teammate Michael Kraft in the 31, as he'll take the lead, and his other teammate Derek Petrie coming back in the 53. Now both of his teammates having sponsorship, still he hasn't grabbed anything just yet, but with this run I guarantee you he'll find something soon. Now here's the aerial shot as Robin Shannon goes back to the lead, with 00 going to try to follow behind it. Brian Boone, who took the lead from this is a few laps later. And look at the field, here he goes 4 wide right back there. That is Michael Kraft, I believe Webster Zygarde, Kyle Singer, Jack Newman. And Robin Shannon still leading the race up front in the 07. Oh, we got a car in the wall! Multiple cars in the wall. That's 3111 and another car that's smoking, and that's Jack Newman. That's the foursome that we just saw there. And Jack's night is over, Michael Kraft's night is over, and Kyle Singer, I believe, will get back on the track. But here is Daniel Voiles in the number 99 car. He'll take the lead again on pit strategy with 12 of Webster Zygarde. And both those two will go down in the corner together, and I believe Webster will take the lead. Speaking of Webster Zygarde, the driving for Billy Bishop Motorsports is the only driver for that team. And really, if you look at his records and how many laps he's led, he's been very consistent in his series. We're going to have to see where he ends up at the end of this night as well. Now, here's another guy who showed consistency last week at Daytona, Brian Lenning. I believe he finished 5th, so very good. That was his first start of the race. He did not do the blood shootout. Right now, he's seeing his first time out front in that 22 car. He's the 3rd car for Minnesota Motorsports, and right now it seems like we have a 3-car breakaway at the front, so look for him at the end of this race. But Lenning's lead won't last for long, as here comes the 47 from Bad Dad Motorsports and Michael Jones, getting pretty much a full-time sponsor on the hood, so very good with him. Another full-time sponsor car is the 52 of AJ Davidson for Malley Motorsports, and he has AMS oil on the front of his car. So both those guys pretty much set after their good runs at Daytona, and good luck for them for the rest of the season. And so far showing that they deserve the sponsors right now in this race. While we're on the topic of AJ Davidson, I just kind of wanted to... Oh! We have a car in the wall! And... tap from behind, maybe? We're gonna have to see, and it's Brian Lenning. And, oh! The 07 just kind of got into him. Looked like there may have been some contact from Derek Petrie, but tough luck for the Brian Lenning, who we just talked about him having such a good run up to that point. Anyways, now down to the green flag, as this will be Brian Boone leading to the green flag. Only fuel on that last stop will put him out front, however will this leave vulnerable without any fresh tires. We got a good restart. See Jacob 2 behind him, he got some full-time sponsorship in that with HBO. So... yeah, good times for him as well, for Tectonic Motorsports. He didn't really show anything at Daytona, but the blood shootout, he was great. 2nd place finish, looking to try to work well out here too, and get a better finish than at Daytona, as well as Brian Boone. He's trying to follow up his run at Daytona. Both of those cars running well out front today. Anyways, this will be Zach Cars yet again. He's found his way up to the front more times than anyone in this race, but hasn't led many laps yet, though. He just keeps managing to fall outside that first place zone. And right now he's going for underneath the 42 of Jacob 2 for Tektronix Motorsports, and I believe he'll get it. And talk about good runners from Daytona having bad luck here in California. This is Nick Purcell's gonna lose pretty much. We don't know what's wrong with this car yet, but Nick Purcell's obviously a problem going wrong with his car. It doesn't look like it's a gear shaft like Zach Carr's last race. You're gonna have to look into what happened there, but it's obvious Nick Purcell is out. Anyways, here's Ryan Dunn showing his face for the first time after pretty much just fluking the first one for the Bud Shootout after blowing a motor. He was back and better than ever at Daytona and got his first win, the first real win of the season actually. And right now he hasn't shown his face up front yet at all until this point. Ryan Dunn really showing that he's a really good driver, and that first race really didn't matter at all. And for Checkered Flag Motorsports, he's doing pretty good out there in that 32. But we got some cars now going down to the pit road. That's 6, I believe. Now pit strategy. That played out well with Daytona for some people, but not well for other people with others. And we're going to see our next round of pit stops. It looks like Jay Durrell just got on the apron way too fast with all 3 of those guys by him. And, well, here's where pit strategy comes into play. Now there will be two people that actually stretch the limit here, as this is Webster Zygarde and Michael Jones going down to the pit road this lap by. And yeah, three different strategies, and they're off kilter pretty much. And here's your first time rookie here. I'm gonna call them rookies if this is their first race, as Daniel Boyles, the number 99, showing just like Nick Purcell's did at Daytona. Very well. You see behind him, Richard Thomas also needing a good run. And he's going to hold this lead for 5 laps. And you see the field starting to reform just a bit as Michael Jones and I believe Webster Zygarde's in that field too are gonna fix right back up with this field and really won't lose anything. Scratch that, Webster Zygarde is not in this field. I guess he had a problem on pit road somewhere. Tough luck with him. Anyways, here's on board Ryan Dunn, and he's really started to put on the pressure on the leaders. He's gone to the lead. This is his 3rd time in pretty much 12 laps. So he's really putting on the pressure for the leaders. That Ice Valley sponsor on the hood. And he's set. Checker Flag Motorsports has a really good driver behind one of their cars. And yeah, could he make it 2 in a row? That would be interesting to see at the start of this season. And if it wasn't as ironic as it was, it seems Nick Purcell is going to have a gear problem as well. He can only shift in the 3rd gear, and that's 2 races in a row. Teams might want to look into that one there. This will be a pro for Ryan Dunn. He's going to jump out in front of the field and start leading some laps. His teammate behind him, another rookie for this race, Gary Weaver, going to try to go underneath him. Gary trying to get in some lead laps. He still hasn't led 1 lap today, but no matter, it's his first race. I'm sure he can get used to it pretty quick here. And right now, he's showing that he's a good rookie here. He's going to get past last week's winner. I believe he has the right away right here. And he'll clear him coming out at the corner. You see Zach Cars also coming back into the picture. With only 4 to go, Zach Cars would take the lead unsurprisingly. But Michael Jones will take it back now very quickly, doing a 3-wide maneuver underneath 1377 and then past the number 9. But you see cars peeling away in the background. Yes, pit stops are falling within 4 laps to go. And here's 3 laps to go now on the back of Michael Jones. 3 more peel off. That's the 9, the 32, and the 70. So here we go. It's Michael Jones and Daniel Boyles with 2 to go. Will either of them try to stretch it? Daniel Boyles just might be looking at his first win here, trying to the inside of Michael Jones. And that 99 car, he's slowing. Yes, he's going down a pit road, but Michael Jones is staying out for the white flag. Michael Jones trying to come back and take the win here. Will he be able to make it on gas? We're going to have to find out. Michael Jones, final lap. Remember when he stayed out that extra lap? That extra lap just might have helped. Webster Zygarde, meanwhile, has pitted that time by as well with Daniel Boyles, so I guess he couldn't make it. But will Michael Jones? I don't know. Can he make it around? This is stretching it a lot further than he should be, and he might just make it. I think if he even runs out right now, he'll still be able to coast back. And he's still in the throttle. I think he made it. Yes, Michael Jones has made it, and he will take the win on fuel strategy. Congratulations to Michael Jones and Bad Dad Racing for taking home the win. Great win for Michael Jones. Definitely deserved it out there. Race to race well rather than pit strategy. Second place will be Daniel Boyles. And third will be Zach Cars, and fourth, Gary Weaver. And those 3 definitely deserving of those spots as well. 2 of them are rookies here. Anyways, burnouts for Michael Jones, because he's the man of the day. Michael Jones will take the win. And now here is your finishing results. Michael Jones obviously taking the top spot. Daniel Boyles, Zach Cars, and Gary Weaver. All 3 having great days today. 2 of them with their first race ever here in this series. So good jobs for them. Webster Zygarde will come home 5th. Ryan Dunn, great job after finishing first last race. He'll probably lead the points coming out of this race still. Richard Thomas, great 7th place. Robin Shannon, Cody Russell, and Matt Hotchkiss round out the top 10. AJ Davidson comes home 11th. Jacob 2, 12th. Brian Boone, 13th. those three around the top, but really never in contention to win. Jake Booker in 14th, Derek Petrie 15th, Jay Durrell 16th. Fell off really because of pit strategy, just like last race at Daytona. Kyle Collins in 17th, not where he wanted to finish after starting on the pole. Alex Tank will finish 18th, Addison Steinbeck 19th, and Jay Barker 20th. Kyle Singer will come home 21st, Brian Lenning 22nd, Nick Purcell's 23rd, Jack Newman 24th, and Michael Kraft 25th. All of them had been involved in their own wrecks, so tough luck for them. And now here's your point standing as Ryan Dunn will keep the lead, but Michael Jones only 2 points behind. Daniel Voiles, even though he only competed in one race, will be third. Webster Zygarde 4th, and down through the field. Pretty much the same as last time, but notice people have risen to the field just like Zach Cars. And 26 through 10 points, you see most of these drivers have had at least one problem throughout both the races, whether it's they didn't compete or they had a problem which sent them to the back. So these guys need to kind of pick it up to catch up with the leaders, and these five really have had tough luck the past couple of weeks. Jack Newman especially just can't get a break after his Buzz shootout. Anyways, the Pennzoil Cup Series, will see you next time at Atlanta for the Doritos 450. Thank you all for watching, and there are your songs. I'll see you next time. See ya.